Hello, my fellow Ohioans. It is April 2nd, 2020. Here's your daily coronavirus update in 5 minutes or less. First thing I'm going to start with, yesterday the numbers I had on my bar graph were incorrect. I had some bad math going on there yesterday. The number has since been corrected. So on April 1st, we had 348 new cases, 2547 total. But as of today, we increased to 355 cases with a total of 2,900 total. And as I previously mentioned, the number yesterday increased by 348. The total positive test was 2547. So yesterday the 348 also showed 2547. That number was wrong. Today again, we're up to 2,900 positive tests, and due to the number they provided today, and again, Ohio seems to do this every couple of days for some reason, where we don't report the correct number of tests. They said there's 34,918 tests total, and so our increase in daily tests was 5,379. So one thing I want to mention with these graphs that I'm doing going forward, I'm going to try to keep these to a rolling 21 days because at some point it's just going to become too much data to show on here. So these graphs will be rolling 21 days, and you always have a couple of days here on the right side of the graph that are open, and I'll try to do that just for clarity purposes. Today I have a new chart to introduce, a line chart to introduce. So this chart is pretty cool. So this is based on the projected. This blue line here was the projected curve predicted by OSU as of 3/28. This is the Ohio State University model that they put together, showing the increased number of cases per day projected in Ohio if everyone practices the social distancing and all the other factors that were put into place to project that model. The orange bar, however, is the actual number of cases. So this is going to be kind of neat as we move forward. I don't necessarily plan to update the projected numbers, even if they change. But as of right now, we are trending below that blue line. So as we continue to see more data, we'll see how Ohio is trending versus what the projected models originally said how we would trend. So should be pretty interesting to see how that works out for us. One thing to mention as well, normally don't focus on this too much, but the number of deaths in Ohio increased to 81. I believe the other day it was like 65 or something like that, is now 81. The major points for today, everyone, is that Mike DeWine extended the stay-at-home order. It was extended to May 1st, or will be extended to May 1st as of April 6th. So the reason why I say it will happen on April 6th is because a revised new order will be coming into play during the next extension. The 5/1 just matches the school closing order, which was already in effect several days ago. So this new stay-at-home order will actually introduce a dispute resolution team that will help decide non-essential businesses. So basically the verbiage that DeWine mentioned today in the press conference was that different counties are categorizing essential businesses differently, and so they just want one governing body to just see it all the same. So if this one county can't say yes, this one can stay open, but then another county says no, it can't stay open, and so on and so forth. So they want one governing body to decide the fate of essential versus non-essential. Retailers will be asked to limit entry to avoid too many people in stores, to avoid people with close contact. People traveling to Ohio but out of state are being told that they should self-quarantine for up to 14 days. DeWine also pointed out that if you happen to be having a wedding during all this, your wedding reception must follow the 10 people gathering rule. So you got to keep that in mind. They're not planning on closing state parks, but they're saying that is open to review, and closure could be mandated by the director as necessary if a state park is deemed that it's not configured in such a way that allows people to be distant from one another, and so on and so forth. DeWine said today that we do not have enough N95 masks, which makes you wonder that the testing. It sounds like we're still testing everyone that needs to be tested. But we still don't have enough masks. We're still trying to build up a stockpile, basically, is what he said. And DeWine said companies should encourage and allow the wearing of face masks by employees. especially in the retail business. So like if you go to Giant Eagle or wherever you go to shopping, like employees could be seen wearing masks and gloves and stuff like that. They're encouraging employers to allow employees to do that to protect themselves. That is my 5 minute or so update for today, guys. I hope everyone appreciates these updates, and I hope you like the new chart I got here, and we'll be seeing that as that progresses over the coming month, or well, coming months, I should say. So, again, if you have any feedback into my updates, be sure to leave a comment. If you like the updates, be sure to leave me a like. Be sure to follow the channel, and until next time, bye bye.